This is the mighty Carthaginian. Look out on the port side. You're going to get your first views of a sunken ship, also known as an artificial reef. And lots of bluefin forellis hanging around the stern. These guys are very, very aggressive predators. You can see them hiding in the shadow. They didn't know exactly what to do with her. The first idea was to cut her up into big chunks and try and haul her away and sell her off as scrap metal. And the other idea was to take her out into really, really deep water, like 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 feet of water off the backside of Lanai and scuttle her, which is to sink her intentionally. And the Lahaina Restoration Foundation approached us and said, so what do you guys think we should do with this thing? Oh, here's another shark. Here's one laying on the bottom. That is a female white-tip reef shark. And we believe this one to be pregnant. She's going to give birth to somewhere between 2 and 4 live pups. And then those baby sharks will hang out here. And it's a great place for juvenile predators of this sort to be able to grow up, because there's lots and lots of places to hide out, and that's what they spend the majority of their time doing. They're hiding out and looking for food. But yeah, we don't know exactly when she's due, but not something I'm going to swim up to her and ask her about. Excuse me, are you pregnant? Would not be wise. But these guys are they're essentially, they're sort of like the Labrador Retriever puppies of sharks. They are very relaxed. They spend their days asleep, their nights scavenging for food. And we see them quite often here, and it's one of the ways that we know that we have a relatively healthy ecosystem here is due to the presence of numerous apex predators. There's another one down there too. Look down where the sand meets the hull, right underneath what's called this snowflake coral, this white stuff growing on the side of the ship. You'll see another shark down there laying on the bottom. And everybody's under the misconception that all sharks have to continuously swim in order to breathe, but that's just not the case. The pelagic sharks, the big fellows, the great whites, the hammerheads, the tigers, the blues, the makos, those guys wander the world's oceans on a very loose migratory pattern, and they are basically hardwired to swim. Just like you and I are hardwired to breathe. Okay, we don't think about breathing, it just happens, right? And that's the same thing with sharks, with pelagic sharks. They don't think about swimming, it just happens. And in doing so, they're forcing water into their mouths and out across their gill plates. These guys use a different system called buccal pumping. And